Hey there everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to take apart to replace the battery on your Samsung Galaxy Note 10 or Note 10 Plus. Hey there, my name's Sergio with Serge Tech, and in this channel I do tech reviews and tutorials. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so now. Hit the bell to receive notifications on my future videos. There's going to be links to all the information that I talk about in this video down below in the description. All right, let's get right to the video now. First thing we're going to do is we're going to power the device off. We're going to press the volume down and power button and then power it off. Okay, so for this repair, we're going to be using a couple of tools. We're going to be using these tools right here. This is a set that you can get. There's going to be a link down below in the description. And here are all the tools necessary that we will need for this repair. We can also use a business card, which will come in handy as well. You can just fold it in half like that so that it will be a little bit more solid in case you don't have one of these prying tools. All right, next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to heat up the back glass cover on your Samsung Galaxy Note 10 or Note 10 Plus, and we could do this with a hair dryer or a heat gun. If we do it with a heat gun or a hair dryer, we're going to have to move it around consistently around the sides of the back cover because there is a lot of adhesive holding it in place. So we're going to have to heat it up to melt that adhesive to loosen the back cover up. The other thing we could do is we can set it on a hot plate, which is what I use. This is the hot plate right here. We're going to set it to about 100 degrees Celsius. We're going to place it on the back cover like that. And we're going to leave it on there for about 2 minutes. All right, so next thing we're going to need is some rubber gloves so that we don't get burnt when holding the phone. After a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and grab the phone. It should be pretty hot now to the touch. And what we're going to be using is we're going to be using a suction cup. And we're going to place it towards the bottom charger port down here. And we're going to pull up on it gently until we see a slight opening between the glass and the frame of the phone. As you can see, it's already opening up. So once you see that slight opening, we're going to go ahead and place a prying tool in here. I'm going to go ahead and place my business card just to hold it in place. And then we can use something like another business card to help in going around. So once we have a prying tool under the back glass, we can go ahead and remove the suction cup. Now all we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go around the entire back glass of the phone, removing all of the adhesive that is in there. Be careful when going down the sides over here, as it does have an edge, so you want to be careful you don't push it too hard so that you don't break it. Once you have it in there slightly like that, that's why I recommend something thin like this card or a business card, and something plastic as well. You don't want to use a metal object because it could damage things inside of the phone. So now I'm going to go ahead and move this one over here to this side, keep it open right here, and then we're going to go down this side. If you feel that the phone is cooling down a little bit, don't be afraid to heat it up a little bit more to loosen up the rest of the adhesive. Alright, so once it is a little bit hot again, we can go ahead and continue removing the rest of the adhesive that is holding it together. So most of the adhesive is lifted up by now. As you can see, the back cover is lifting up nicely. We're going to go ahead and give it some more pressure though down here towards the bottom, as there is still some adhesive. There you go. And it is coming off completely. And there you go. The back cover has come off completely in one piece. So we're going to put that to the side. So next step is we're going to need to remove all of these screws that are holding down the back housing pieces of the phone. So let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to need a small Phillips head screwdriver, which will come in the set of tools as well. And we're going to be removing 14 small Phillips head screws holding down the back frame of the phone. Alright, so once all of the screws are removed, we can go ahead and start removing these pieces here from the back housing. So let's go ahead and lift this one up right here. It is held down with some adhesive, so peel it off carefully. And this plastic piece up here will come out as well. And then we can go ahead and remove this bottom piece down here. Let's go ahead and pry it up. and this is for the bottom loudspeaker. Okay, so next up, we're gonna disconnect the battery to prevent any electricity from going through the phone. And then we're gonna disconnect all of the cables down here that connect to the screen and the bottom charger port. And go ahead and disconnect this one. Just put it to the side. And this one as well. Put that one to the side. And this cable right here, which is for the screen digitizer. If what you're trying to do is replace the battery on your Note 10 or Note 10 Plus, then right now we would have to heat up the phone again. So with a hairdryer or heat gun, heat it up right here on the screen so that it can loosen up the adhesive that is holding the battery down. Or you can set it on the hot plate once again, which is what I like to use. All right, so once you feel that the battery is hot enough, then we can go ahead and get the phone ready and then begin to pry up on it. So we're gonna wanna pry up with something plastic, something that we can wedge on the side of the battery and the frame here, so that then we can give it some pressure upwards. And then once you have it in there, you can go ahead and wedge it some more and the battery will come out completely. There you go. So here we have the battery for your Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So once you have your new battery, you're gonna go ahead and just place it right back on the phone. Give it some pressure so that it sticks back to the adhesive. We're gonna go ahead and connect the flex cables back together. The flex cable here for the screen, the flex cable here for the OLED panel down here. And we're gonna go ahead and place the cable that connects the charger port to the motherboard. And then here we have this small cable that also connects down here to the top. So then we're gonna go ahead and connect the battery. And then once all of the flex cables are connected, we're gonna go ahead and place these small parts back in, like this plastic piece here at the top. Give it some pressure so that the clips clip back in, and the loudspeaker portion of the bottom. And then we're gonna go ahead and connect this metal bracket right here. We're gonna go ahead and connect this flex cable right here, which is for the wireless charging, which goes right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and place the metal bracket back on there, position it correctly. And then we're gonna take all of the Phillips head screws and place them back in. And then once we're ready, we're just gonna go ahead and make sure that the back cover has the adhesive strips laid on so that we can go ahead and place the back cover back onto the Note 10 or Note 10 Plus. We're gonna position it correctly. We're gonna position one of the corners first. So let's do this one up here. And then we're gonna just let it fall completely onto the back. And there you go. That is how you take apart and replace the battery on your Samsung Galaxy Note 10 or Note 10 Plus. So go ahead and give this video a like if it helped you out. Comment down below if you were able to fix your phone, if you tried it, or if you decided to leave it to a professional. So that is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, peace.